Welcome back to the channel. Today we are on part 2 of how to build a Mittwork flow or a cycle. So getting into those longer seamless flows and cycles that look amazing on your Instagram. I'm gonna get you 1 million followers in 5 minutes. I'm gonna teach you how to do that now. All right, on part 1, if you've seen that video, I'll put the link in the description below. But on part 1, we just did a real basic flow, how to build a basic flow from scratch if you've never done one before. So a quick run through on part 1. We started with the 1-2 and we went to the roll for defense. So I'm throwing the lead hook, she's going underneath that. And then we just simply came back with 3 counter punches from there. She's rolling to the right, so it sets up that cross, hook, cross. Real standard start to a flow. And then after the cross, hook, cross, we went into the slip back. So I'm throwing the jab, so she's defending the jab. And again, same counters, 2, 3, 2, cross, hook, cross. So that was part 1. We're going to start off with a similar start to the flow right here, just so you can kind of build on from what we did in part 1. But what we're going to do is we're going to add in new defense. We're going to bring in the catch body shot, and we're going to bring in some footwork, and then I'm going to show you how you can do more than 3 punches off the defense and play around with it and get creative as well. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of creativity to build off what we do in this video as well. So we're going to start with the 1-2 roll again. 2, 3, 2, add the slip, 2, 3, 2 again. So that's what we did in part 1, right? Now to add on to this, we're going to bring in catching the body shot. So she's going to bring the right glove back. I'm going to throw the lead hook to the body. We're going to catch that on that forearm elbow area. From there, we're just going to shoot a right uppercut, right? So it'd be straight off that, boom, and wide open on the chin. That's where that would be. So just a simple catch and shoot. And then from there, we're going to add the hook cross. So again, we've got 3 punches off that catch body, right? From there, we're going to introduce some footwork. So she's going to pivot out. And then from there, we're going to do 3 punches again, just for now. Jab, jab, cross. The reason I like the jab, jab, cross off that pivot is because, as you go back to where you were for a second, when she's pivoting out, what we're doing is creating room and getting away, right? So she's created that room, and we're just closing that room and closing that gap that we created with the jab, jab, cross. It allows you to press with the feet and finish that off. So it's an attack coming in. So from the top on the floor, we start with the 1-2 roll. 2, 3, 2 slip, 2, 3, 2 catch body, pivot out, jab, jab, 2. Okay, so still pretty simple at this point. If you're new to flows and cycles, just stick with that one, go practice that. If you're pretty familiar with flows, now I'm going to show you how to play around with the counter punches. So far we've done 3 counter punches on every single defense. Off the slip, 2, 3, 2. Off the roll, 2, 3, 2. Off the catch body, uppercut, hook, 2. And then after the pivot, we did 3 as well, jab, jab, cross. All right, so now if I want to get creative with that, we can still keep the first half of the flow what we did. So the 1-2 roll, 2, 3, 2, slip, 2, 3, 2. Now if I want to build up off the catch body to 5 punches, for example, right, I'm going to come in with that body shot. We're going to go right uppercut. We're going to double up both sides. So we're going to go right uppercut, straight right. There's 2. And we're going to double up the hook, and then a straight right again. So now we've got a 5-punch combo off that catch, just to make it a little bit more complex. And what I like about doubling up punches, it just builds that skill and that kind of punch control and punch variety a little bit. So just practicing from the catch body real quick. I'm going uppercut, cross. There's your 5 punches off the catch body, right? Now from there we go to the pivot again. Now from here we can go 5 punches if we want. Let's keep the theme. Double jab, cross, hook, cross. Right? So now we're getting a little bit more complex. Let's try and stitch it all together from the top. So starting with the 1-2 roll, we're going to do 3 punches off the roll and the slip, and then we're going to do those 5 punches off the catch and the pivot out. So 1-2 roll, 2, 3, 2 slip, catch body, under over, double hook, turn, jab, jab, 2, 3, 2. Nice, good. So now we're going to stitch it together without calling it. So we're going to try and flow the whole thing together with the 5 punch combos in there after the catch and the pivot out. Nice, good shit, good shit. Okay, so there's how we can play around with the number of punches in between those defenses, right? So we've got 3 off the roll and slip, and we've got 5 off the catch body and 5 off the pivot. If we want to drop it and do 2, we can do that as well, right? So another way to do it. So let's go back to the catch body, because that's where we're playing around with the counters. So off the catch body, we could do 2 punches, uppercut, hook, boom, right? And then to bring in the slip, I could, off that hook, the right hand might come, so we want to defend that left side. You can slip and then pivot out. We can just finish on a 1-2, right? So we can shorten it up a little bit in the flow. So from the top of the floor, now we're just doing 2. So off the catch body, uppercut, hook, slip and get out, right? So 1, 2, roll. Yep. Yeah, and then slip.
I suck. Come on, man. Sorry.
It's all good. It's from there. Boom, boom, boom. Whoop. Boom, boom. Yeah, you got it, you got it. So now we can just do the 2 punches instead of the 5. So again, it's all on you guys, how creative you want to get with this stuff. I'm just giving you examples that you can use, whether you want to do 2 punches, 5 punches, 4, whatever you want. Just one thing to think about if you are playing around with the number of punches in between the defenses, make sure it makes sense, right? So you wouldn't really be going like catch and then going into a jab, right? It wouldn't really kind of make sense. So it's got to kind of make logical sense. I'm here, I'm open on this side, so 9 times out of 10, something from that right side would come. You can throw the hook from there. Say, for example, if my hand was down this side and I'm in that position, it all depends what positions you're in. But these examples right here, they're kind of making logical sense in terms of boxing. So going back to the 2 punches, catch, uppercut, hook, she slips that right off the hook, pivots out, and then we got the 1, 2 to finish. So let's see how that one looks. So 1, 2, roll from the top. Yep. Yep. So a little shorter, a little snap here, but it's a good one. It's a little bit more realistic. So if we want to work for a little bit of hand speed and punch variety, we can bring in those 5 counter punch options. So from the top, 1, 2, roll. Nice, good. So now if we want to do 5 punches on absolutely everything, we can do it on the roll and the slip too. So 1, 2, roll, we'll go 5 punches after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pivot out, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end. So that might help you just remember it a little bit easier. Just do 5 punches of everything. If you want to get into those longer seamless flows, still pretty complex in there. So let's try it from the top, and then I'll go into how we call it as the coach if we want to do it freestyle. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do 5 now. So 1, 2, roll, 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, good. So here's the thing. We built that. Gladys knows exactly what's coming because we built it together, right? Coming up, I'm going to show you how to just call it if you want to just freestyle it in the middle of a round. Hey guys, quick pause in the video. We'll get back to it in a second. Just wanted to let you know about mittworkshop.com. That's my own store, and on there you will only find these mitts. A bunch of different colorways. Pick your favorite color. If you're sick of your hands hurting or using old sweaty pads, design these to last a long time and really protect your hands, your elbows and your wrists. They feel really good. The feedback on these things has been amazing. So thank you if you've already got a pair. If you want to pick up a new color or you're due for a new pair, then check it out, mittworkshop.com. You can put in code GLENVIP, GLENN-VIP. That'll give you free shipping wherever you are in the world. So check that out. The link is in the description below, mittworkshop.com. There's a ton of new colors and the summer collection was just released, so check the design out on those. But yeah, if you've seen my mitts in the videos, you're unsure where to get them or you're interested in them, that's where you're going to get them, is mittworkshop.com. All right, back to the video. Okay, so before I get to how to call these, if you want to just drop these kinds of flows into your sessions in the middle of a round without having to pre-build it with your clients, here's how you can time the calls so your boxer knows what's coming up. Before I get to it, just a quick reminder, subscribe to the channel, hit the like on this video, leave your comments down below, any questions on this stuff, throw them in there, I'll get right back to you. Thanks for all the support, and don't forget to hit the bell notification, that way you're going to be notified of the videos coming out each week. Okay, so in terms of the calls, I'm going to slow it right down for a second, and I just want you guys to try and pay attention to when I call and what I call. So we're going to start with the 1, 2. Obviously Gladys knows the combination, but just for the sake of like the timing of the calls, that's what we're going to be working on right now. So 1, 2, roll, 5 punches. Slip, 5 punches. Catch body, 5, pivot, jab, jab, cross, hook, cross. Okay? So the key right here is, as the counter punches are coming in, that's when I'm going to cue the next defense, right? So a quick breakdown, real slow. As she's rolled, right? 5, I call it. As she's throwing that 5, right? So maybe on the 4th punch, I might call the next defense. Slip, 5. As she's on that 5, I'm saying what's coming up next, right? Catch, boom. She knows 5. As she's throwing that 5, maybe on that double hook, pivot. She's prompting her to know what's next, and then she knows the combo at the end, jab, jab, cross, hook, cross. Okay, so if you're in the middle of the round and you just want to throw something like that in without calling it, so assuming Gladys has no idea what we're doing, obviously she would know the patterns. So if I say 5, she would know cross up, cross 5 times, right? Or off the catch body, if I say 5, she would know the actual patterns. Those are always predetermined with your boxes, but you get into that point where it becomes efficient. So I can just say slip, 5, catch, 5, pivot, 5, and your boxers will know what's coming. So let's assume we're in the middle of a round right now. So I'll just kind of freestyle it from there. So jab, jab, 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, roll. 5, slip, 5, catch, 5, pivot, 5. Yep. So I'm just calling 5s and the defenses. That's kind of it. If I wanted to simplify that up and we go back to a more basic flow, 1, 2, roll, and then we'll do 3s. Okay? And then we can just add the slips and the rolls in. So 1, 2, roll, slip, slip, roll, jab, jab, cross. Good. So I'm just kind of calling it as they're throwing those counter punches. That's the key to the timing on the calls. If you want more on this, check out my course, The Ultimate Guide to Boxing Fitness Coaching. I go well in depth on this stuff and get even more complicated with those flows and cycles. But hopefully this part 2 of how to build a flow gives you a little bit more variety on punches and how to kind of structure the counter punches in between the defense, right? So your slips, your catches, your rolls, your pivots, whatever defenses you're using, you've always got options for what counter punches come off that. Just make sure it makes sense. If you have any questions on what makes sense, if you've got a combo in mind and you want to run it by me, leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Check out this video right here. More on cycles and flows. It's part 1.